How's it going, everyone? The gamer here wanted to tell you about the games that are coming out this November. Let's start with Fallout 4, an action role-playing game that has your character, the last inhabitant of Vault 111, fighting various characters and enemies, which consist of mutants, super mutants especially, mole rats, and more, all while switching between third and first-person views. The setting takes place in a post-apocalyptic Boston 200 years after a massive nuclear war that wiped everything out. The terrain is, of course, radioactive, which has you playing in a suit. The game is the fifth installment in the main series and comes out November 10th. And yes, the gameplay you were watching is of the actual game and was released in E3 2015. The various platforms, of course, will be PC, PlayStation. This game is only recommended for you if you like the open world aspect and the post-apocalyptic aspect as well. If you do not, however, like both of these aspects, this game is definitely not recommended for you because you will find it exponentially boring and you will definitely, most likely, not like it. Now, the next game we will be talking about will be Black Ops 3, precisely Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which is the third installment in the Black Ops series. It is also believed to be the last installment in the series. Now, this game is a must-have. It will be coming out on all sorts of consoles: PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and of course PC. Now, this game is the basis of the FPS. Call of Duty, in case you were living on Tatooine or something, is the father of FPS. FPS stands for first person shooters, and it is a must-have. It is, of course, if you're not a Fallout fan, it is the most anticipated game of 2015. If you do not have it, you are basically like out of this world. Now, this game is gonna be coming out November 6th, and it's also worth mentioning that the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 version will have lower quality graphics and won't have the same features of the next gen consoles. They will have much lower features and they won't have the same story mode. They won't have the same features in multiplayer, and that's it. Moving on. Now, the third and final game we will be talking about will be Star Wars Battlefront. Now, Star Wars Battlefront, for me, is my most anticipated game of November. I've been waiting for this game for so long. It's coming out exactly 1 month before the release date of Star Wars The Force Awakens. It releases on November 17th. The Force Awakens releases on December 18th. So this game is, I don't know how to describe it. It's a first and third person shooters. Now, there are several drops that, if picked up, can transfer you immediately to a vehicle, whether it's a TIE Fighter. A TIE Fighter is basically a plane, an F-16, you can call it anything. It's a plane. It can also transfer you to an AT-AT, which is basically a tank, an AT-ST, which is basically also a mini tank. So there are basically two teams you can play on, the Imperials or the Rebels. Now, if you're a fan of Star Wars, you're gonna know what I'm talking about, and if you're a fan of Star Wars, you will buy this game. I assure you, I have played the beta. It's incredible. The game is incredible. The graphics are astounding, and the game itself, it's the Walker Assault on Hoth is just mind-blowing. I would have never thought that technology would have transferred us to such a high level of graphical quality and gameplay quality. Now, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. There will of course be links to all the trailers and some gameplay in the description, so check that out if you're into these games. If not, you could also check them, they're pretty cool. Anyway,